Welcome to Tuber Chat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you today to some of the most influential small YouTubers who can help you get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The way that we do that here is we have a lot of fun. You'll see tons of people come through the chat. What you do is reach out to them one by one. Visit their channel, watch a short video in full. It must be over a minute long. Leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video. Give the creator a thumbs up. And then if you enjoyed their content, subscribe, come back here and leave a single emoji next to their name, usually a heart. And if you don't mind mixing them up, that would be amazing. And they will get right back to you. So I see some new faces coming through, and I see some familiar faces at all. If you don't mind, I'll just ask, I see the Hoops Family Network is here. She's actually the channel that was featured on the thumbnail for those of you who saw it on your way in here. We like to feature a lot of channels. We're going to get everybody up on the screen today. Ronaldinho Roberts is here. ASMR with Dominique is back. Thank you for coming. She was actually the first one here today. So thanks for coming in. Amanda, if you don't mind just letting me know if my audio is okay. I've got no echoes or any of that stuff, or if you notice any other trouble. Other than that, let's get the Hoops Family Network right up here. So for those of you who've already seen it, when you look at the Tuber Chat front page, you'll see some featured channels. That's myself, Kevin K, of course. You can feel free to connect with me personally, and I'll appreciate it if you do. And then as well, you have the Hoops Family Network, and you have Cooking with Q and More, which is formerly the TMC family. He's actually running 2 channels now. Cooking with Q and More and the Hoops Family Network are very much inspirational in the creation of Tuber Chat, and I rely on a lot of their help and assistance when it comes to all the things we're going to be doing here, including moderating the chat, including coming up with the systems that we're developing to help you push your channel as far as you can. So as you can see, the Hoops Family Network is very active, always putting up 2 videos a week. And one of the things that they always do is these shout-out videos that come out every Saturday. What they do there is feature creators just like you, just like us. And so you can tell that the Hoops Family Network is the kind of channel that wants to help support and help people grow, and that's obvious when you look right there on the front page of their channel. So let's get back to our video and chat, and we'll see what else is happening. I see Rosalie Green Vlogs has come in. Kristen Welton, my love, of course, is always here. Rants with Rogers, it's good to see you. I see you've been very active lately as well. I've been seeing a lot of the stuff coming up in my feed. JD Knight 7 is somebody that you're going to want to connect with as well. We'll get to his channel in a little while, but I can let you know that he's the kind of person who will share your stuff. He shared our stuff and retweeted us the other day, and we really appreciate all of that. If you do have the ability to share us out, then I hope that you will. The more people that we get in here, obviously, the more impact we can gain for everybody, and the farther we can push your channel along. We're expecting to get you a lot of friends and family members today, so please don't be shy. Meaty Mike, it's nice to see you. I'm going to have a really hard time pronouncing one of these, but I'll get to you in a bit. Nearly M is back. If I've skipped over you, please forgive me. I'm going to do things in somewhat of an order here, as I always do. So let's get to ASMR with Dominique right now. She's been with us before. The first one here today. So let's have a look at what she's doing. I'll just go back to the Hoops Family Network for 1 second, because I just want to add this video into my watch later list. See if I can get the link here. There we go. Okay. ASMR with Dominique. So you just put out a video, so that's going to be a new one that we haven't seen yet. I'm going to take that and add it into my watch later right away. As you can see, ASMR with Dominique is the kind of person who keeps coming back, is aggressively growing her channel. So it's somebody that you're going to want to connect with. Anybody that I describe here, especially, you know, we will always want to welcome new people, and we're going to show you how powerful the community around all of this can be. When people like ASMR with Dominique that we're talking about right now come back again, it's because obviously there must have been a little bit of success there in meeting some new friends and family members. And what we're going to do is everybody who's been here before is going to help you along to make sure that you meet as many people as you can, make quality connections so that your channel can grow. We're all looking for the same thing. We want more subscribers, we want more views, likes, comments, and all that good stuff, and we're going to get lots of it here. So thank you so much, ASMR with Dominique, for coming back again. And I'm just going to hop back over to our video and see who I'm going to put up next. So I'm testing a new chat bot in the chat here as well from Stream Elements, a little bit different than what we had before. So if there's any issues, then hopefully one of the mods can just let me know. Okay, let's get back to our thing. I just want to go very quickly. Try to remember to leave this window open. For you to get the most out of everything that we're doing here at Tuber Chat, the very best thing that you can do is head over to our website, which is right now just a sign-up form for our email list. I'm looking for creators to feature across all of our social networks, including Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Reddit, Pinterest, and more. So if you go to tuberchat.com, sign up for the email list, I will start featuring creators. My expectation is in a couple of weeks in June. So I'm looking for creators right now, and as I keep saying, for those of you who've been here before, eventually we're going to have too many people. I'm going to be having to go through a real selection process to decide who to feature. And while it is that way right now, it's still young and it's still growing. So now's the perfect time to get in. So Ronaldinho Roberts, let's get you up and see what you've been up to. I'm just going to open another window here. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I guess there's a couple of different ways we can go about it, but I've seen you around enough to have picked my way of saying it. So here we go. How to create a YouTube video thumbnail using Canva. I actually want to see this because while I am a graphic designer and use Photoshop and Illustrator and things like that, it is interesting. I was going to do a tutorial like this, but I want to watch yours and see what that's going to be about. So I put that in the watch later list. So I'm happy to have you here. Obviously, Ronaldo has a lot of different things going on, a few featured channels, so it's nice to see them. Yeah, a lot of different variety of stuff, so this is great. And it's also good that you are thanking your people for coming when you hit your milestones. That's a great idea. I see you just got the 1,000, so that's great for you as well. Hopefully we'll push you quite a bit farther today. So let's get down to JD Knight 7. If you have the ability to share us out, as I was mentioning, then please do so on whether you have your community tab or Twitter or Facebook. We've already got a post on Twitter and on Facebook. You can get us at twitter.com/tuberchat or facebook.com/tuberchat, and you could just repost what we've got there or retweet us. And where is the one we retweeted? Let me get to my. I want to see if I can find my notification where GD9. Yeah, here we go. Here we are. So you liked it for today, and the other day retweeted it. I'll have to see. Not being able to find it as quick as I wanted to. Oh, there's a reply here. Yes, you see we had a little conversation. So thank you so much, first of all, for the extra support, and then secondly, for coming back. It's nice to see that you've got all of your links up in the top of your banner here, as you should. You're well on your way towards the 3,000, which is great. And you've got lots of featured channels. So it's good to see that you're getting a lot of support from a lot of other people. So that speaks volumes right there. When you see, somebody who's got other people to either endorse or endorse them, that kind of speaks to the kind of creator that they are. Likely somebody who enjoys helping others, and then having a little bit of a swap in cross promotion. And like I said, really appreciate you retweeting us and or sharing us on Twitter. And if anybody has the ability to do that, just helps us get more people in quickly. So what I'm going to do, you've obviously got a brand new video. So I'm going to take this video, add it into my watch later, and I'm just going to do a little something for you here. When I right click and I go copy link location, because I'm on a computer obviously, I'm going to head over to Reddit. And I just want to show you all the Reddit subreddit that we have here. Reddit is a free service. For those of you who are not familiar, it's free to sign up, and there's millions of different things that you can go in there and discuss, and there's lots of places to post your videos in front of small YouTubers and people in our community. So we've made our own subreddit, and the great thing about this is because it's so young, because it's so new, as people get in here and start posting their videos, like I'm showing you right now, you see how easy it is. I'm just going to mark this as a video, post, and it's done. So when I go back to the main page of the subreddit, I'm going to redo it because something was up there. You can see that as more people come in and post their videos, they're also going to, your video has a good chance of being seen. When the forums in Reddit and other places like that start to get thousands of people in them, your video just flies by because there could be 30 to 50 to 100 videos a minute being posted, so the chances of being seen are small. But right here with the community that we're growing, you should be able to be seen right away. So let's wipe that out. Add a removal reason. Do I need to do that? Sorry? I'm doing something on Reddit. You can see it? Yes. I'm just taking out the post that I made. It didn't work the way that I wish that it did. So it's okay. We'll refresh. It's usually very simple to do this, and I just want to show it to everybody because Reddit is a free resource and a great place to get noticed. There's, like I said, lots of other places that you can post your videos. It's very simple. So you just hop in, you drop your URL. It populates, now it's working properly. It populates with the title of the video on its own. It grabs it from YouTube, mark it as a video so that people know what they're looking at before they click on it. Some people come to Reddit for different things. And then when we just go back to the main page of the Tuber Chat subreddit, you'll see that the post is in there, nicely colored, so we know it's a video. For instance, like Izzy's Life Vlogs was in here, and he's looking for opinions on his video. So you're able to ask for a few different things here from people and really get some feedback. And then as well, one of the things that we always do here, especially in Tuber Chat in these love streams, is we make arrangements with people to swap playlists. So for those of you who know what I'm talking about already, feel free to connect with people in the chat in any way that you want to make arrangements to swap playlists. All of the moderators are available for swapping playlists with people. So anybody in blue, they're all here for you. And then as well, of course, myself, I swap playlists and I run playlists for people every day. So if you want to reach out to me, I'm also available on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and just about anywhere that you want to find me. So let's get back to our video, and I really should be leaving the window open, but that's okay. At the start of every one of our live streams, I get far behind in the chat, but my intention is to get to everybody. So if I've skipped over you, I certainly don't mean to. Did I put Ronaldo Roberts up already?
I'm behind.
Yes, I do. Okay, let's get to Sincerely M. So, like I said, if I skip over anybody, I certainly don't mean to. Just please don't be shy. Let me know in the chat, and we'll make sure that we get to everybody. I do it in some kind of an order for now, based on how people have come in. First come, first serve. So, Sincerely M is well beyond her 1,000 subscribers, but hopefully we can push you quite a bit farther. This video, I don't know if we've already seen it. It's a little bit short, so I'm going to take a different, I don't know, maybe I'll just take your latest video, add it to the watch leader. So Sincerely M's got a good handful of stuff. That's a bright, colorful banner that you've got there. We obviously do a variety of different stuff, but I see some fitness things there, which is great. Quarantine exercise is something I think everybody can be interested in right around these times. Lots of different stuff. So that's great. And I keep hopping out of my window. So thank you for coming in, Sincerely M. And then again, hopefully everybody, please don't be shy. Feel free to connect with everybody in the chat. We're all here for the same thing. So what you do is just visit a channel one by one, watch a short video in full, leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video, and then give the creator a thumbs up. If you enjoyed their content, subscribe to them. We subscribe to everybody. And then come back here into the chat and leave a single emoji next to their name. Everybody knows what that means, and they will get right back to you. Okay, so next up is Rants with Rogers. Rants with Rogers is another one that comes in for us all the time. He's very active. Rants with Rogers is a Emmy Award-winning news anchor. So he's got an unbelievably dynamic personality and does a lot of experimenting on his channel with different things. I've been with him for Rant Wars. I've been with him for a game night similar to what Would You Rather that he's doing right now. So this is somebody, he's actually done a great job with his banner and the fact that he's got a schedule there to let you know what to expect and when to expect it. So that's great. Lots of featured channels. We always love to see that. Again, that speaks volumes. And the front page is laid out perfectly with lots of different sections. And he's got a lot going on here all the time. When somebody continues to come back, you know that they are aggressively building their channel, well on the way towards the 1,000 subscribers. So it might be a bit of a stretch, but I wonder if we can get you there this weekend. We will be back again tomorrow, again on Sunday, and again on Monday. You'll have to check out the front page of the Tuber Chat channel to check those times because they are already scheduled, and then just make sure your reminder's on and you won't miss them. So Meaty Mike, thank you for coming in. Let's see what you have got going on. Let's see if this is the right channel that we're looking at here. Looks like it. I should give you the chance to let me know. So I keep calling you Ronaldinho Roberts. If you don't mind, just let me know if I'm pronouncing that right. Is it Ronaldinho or is it Ronaldinho, the way I'm saying it? I'd love to know. So Meaty Mike, it's obviously your first time here, so thanks for coming in. Well, I cannot subscribe or watch videos while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take one of your videos, add it into the watch later. I think I missed that for Rants with Rogers, but I will I'll remind myself. I'm going to take your latest video, add it into the watch later, and what that will allow me to do is after the live stream, I will go through my watch later list. I will watch your video in full. I will comment on it, like it. I will subscribe to you, and then that way I will make sure that the subscription sticks. We always want to be doing it the right way, and the way that we do that here at Tuber Chat is you visit a channel one by one. You watch a short video in full. It must be more than a minute long. Leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video, typically 2 or 3 sentences, and then give the creator a thumbs up if you enjoy them. Subscribe to them. We always subscribe to everybody, and then come back here and leave a single or double emoji next to their name, and we all know what that means, and they will get right back to you. That's the right way to do it, and that makes sure that your connections always stick, because that's what we want. So it's great to see Cooking with Q in the house as well. Kristen happens to be right here beside me in the same room, so I'm just going to ask her. So that Stream Elements bot, what I'm looking for is it's going to come through hopefully every 3 minutes, hopefully randomizing the messages.
Okay.
And it should be basically the same as what we saw the other day, all the different stuff. So this is a channel that I am curious about how to pronounce. MS. I'm just so sorry. I just don't even know how to pronounce this. I'm going to pull it up, and we're going to have a look. There's a lot of different people from all over the world that come through these live streams, and that's a great thing. We see a lot of different things from a lot of different creators. I don't know why your channel didn't want to come up. I'm using my go-to channel extension on another browser here. Let's see if we can get it. There you are. Okay, obviously Musica. I just don't know how to pronounce the beginning of that. So forgive me for that. If you want to drop me a note in the chat and let me know in some way how to pronounce that properly, I'd love to be able to do it for you so that when you come back, I can feature you properly. But I'm happy that you're here. And again, I can't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. But what I will do is take your latest video, add it into my watch later list. And after the live stream, I will go through my watch later list. I will watch that video in full. I will comment on it, like it. I will subscribe to you. And then that way I will make sure that that connection sticks. So thank you so much for coming by, especially being a new connection for us here. You've obviously got a lot of different stuff here. And I love that your thumbnails are all so colorful. It makes your page just look great. So, next up, Mirliam, thank you for coming back again. Take a second. Of course, I'm, as I always say, pushing the limits of the computer that I'm on. Just having a look at a couple of different things here as well. Users. There we go. Now we're starting to work. Here we go. Oh, Angela Queen 2004 is in the house. Lady C Queen Foodie's in the house. They're just so cute. I'm happy you're back again. D-Tourney Gaming. It's always nice to see you. That's somebody I hooked up with through the Hoops Family Network. Pretty saucy. I forget if I mentioned already, but I did see you come in, so welcome again. It's me, Wanston, is a wonderful supporter. Very dedicated to us already. Even in our, we're only in our 5th official live stream right now. It's me, Wanston, has been with us. Mike Music, it's good to see you back. The Positive Mukbanger, I'm excited to see what you've got going on for us today. Rosalie Green Vlogs, I know I mentioned you. Cooking with Q and More, of course, is back, and as I said, one of our inspirational channels. Washington County News Station, Utah. This is going to be your first time coming in, so thank you for joining us. I can't wait to see what you've got. Dumpster Diving Debs is back. She's got a very dynamic channel, so we'll see what she's got going on for us today. And then beautiful Empress Rose is back again. She's been with us every time. So let us get, we were looking at Merely M. So here's Merely M. She's back with us again. Thank you for coming in. You've got a new video from 2 days ago, so I'm going to add that into my watch later. I just want to see it. And then, yeah, you've been fairly active, only a month old, but you got 54 subscribers. I'd love it if we could get you up to 60 today. You must have that on your mind. And just a reminder, we will be doing this again tomorrow and Sunday and Monday. So if there's any luck over the course of this weekend, we're going to get you a lot of new friends and a lot of new family members, and there'll be quality connections, of course. So please, everybody, don't be shy. We're all here for the same thing. So please reach out to everybody in the chat for the purpose of meeting. And of course, if you want to as well, if you have the ability to share us out, whether it's on your community tab or Facebook or Twitter or any other place at all, we'll appreciate it. The more people we get, the better impact we get for everybody coming in. We want to make sure every time you're with us, you're maximizing your impact. Not to mention, as our channels get bigger and bigger and we follow more and more people, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as we wish we could. So I appreciate every moment that you spend with us here at Tuber Chat, and I want to make sure you get the most out of it. As well, you'll see messages coming through the chat here and there to let you know the different places you can connect with us, like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and more. But the best way to get the most out of Tuber Chat and everything that we're doing, even when we're not live streaming, is to sign up for our email list at tuberchat.com. And that will allow us to let you know everything that's happening with Tuber Chat, including the idea of featuring channels, which I keep mentioning. I'm looking for creators right now to feature across all of our social networks, and that's going to begin very soon, so I'm compiling a list right now. What I'm looking for are creators who stand out in the way that they are willing to give more than they receive on YouTube. Supportive people, people who come back, people who push others. So if you think you fit into that category, or if I'm describing you when I say that, then I'd love it if you'd sign up for the email list, and then we will make sure that you get pushed out as far as we can so that we can introduce other people coming in knowing that they're going to maximize their impact by hooking up with the creators that we feature. So we must have looked at this video the other day. They're just so cute. So I'm just going to add another one into my watch later list that I don't think I've seen yet, which is your online school morning routine, which is very cool, especially for right now. It's nice to see with only 4 videos you're doing. You've already got almost 200 subscribers. Maybe this weekend we can push you there. So that would be wonderful. Deja So Cute has been back with us several times over the course of starting Tuber Chat. Kira Welton, my BFF forever, is in the house. Let's get her up on the screen. And I will rely on my mods to let me know if there's anything that comes up that I need to address in the chat, just because obviously as we start and lots of people start coming in, I want to give everybody at least a couple minutes of screen time. So Kira will have a new video shortly, likely within the next few days, maybe even over the course of the weekend if we can get it together. And then she is expected to be putting out content regularly and consistently. So she's somebody you're going to want to connect with, obviously very close to me, and she's aggressively working on her channel. So at 59 subscribers, I know you're going to hit your 60 today, and then over the course of the weekend, we'll get you as close to 100 as we can. So again, everybody that wants to make arrangements with each other in the chat for the purpose of swapping playlists. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about yet, what we want to do is help you gain watch hours. It's one thing for us to go after our 1,000 subscribers. We're all in that race, and some of us have already passed it. We're moving on, and that's fine. But you also need 4,000 hours of watch time. That's a rolling 4,000 for the year. So we can help you, and people within the chat can help. What you do is just making arrangements with them. What they do is they run a playlist of their videos. They run a playlist of your videos, and you run a playlist of their videos. And you just make that simple arrangement. And if you can imagine, if you have a 5, 10, 20, or 30-hour playlist, having more and more people run that for you can rack up your hours very quickly. So we want to get you as far as we can towards monetization. If that's something that you're after, we want to help you do it as fast as we can. Anybody in blue, all of our moderators, including Kristen, Kira, the Hoops Family Network, and Cooking with Q and more, are willing to swap playlists, as am I. So if you want to make arrangements with me, you can reach out to me outside. I'm available on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and more. I will drop occasional messages in the chat from my personal account in case you want to connect with me. So next, we're going to move on to Rosalie Green Vlogs, who has been with us several times as well. Rosalie Green Vlogs is a monster channel compared to basically what we're usually talking about, but it's great to see you aggressively continuing to grow. So with 17,000 subscribers, that's fantastic. I think for most of us, that's something we all aspire to. So Rosalie Green Vlogs, I see her around many different live streams. So there is a good possibility that there's a lot to learn if you're on your way, and if hitting 17,000 is something you'd like to do one day. Obviously, Rosalie Green Vlogs can be somewhat of a mentor in that idea. So it looks like you got a lot of music stuff. This is going to be interesting to see and watch. So I've just taken your latest video and added it into my watch later. Melda and Armour family just came in. That's a wonderful, very aggressive, rapid-paced growth network that does love streams similar to what we're doing here. So if you want to hook up with Melda and Armour family, they are a network. They'll likely be going shortly. So maybe we'll pass to them today when we're done. And they have gained me hundreds and hundreds of subscribers, both for my personal channel and for us here at Tuber Chat. They are wonderfully supportive channel, not to mention they do a lot of fun family things like pranks and this and that, so they're entertaining to watch and a great friend to us here. So Andy Einsman is back again. Let's just get you up and see what you've got going on for today. So Andy Eidsman, again, is somebody who's come back time and time again and is connected to me personally, well over to 2,000, but he's got a lot of featured channels, got some playlists going on, a decently set up front page here. Andy is somebody that you're going to want to connect with because, as I say, he keeps coming back and coming back. And then we will move to... It's Me Wanston, yes, honey, is a wonderful supporter for us and somebody who's been back time and time again. Idea that they was able to hang out for a little while on a live stream and had a great time. So It's Me Wanston is somebody you're going to want to connect with for sure, especially because they're so unbelievably supportive of us here at Tuber Chat, and that speaks volumes as for the kind of creator that they are. As a matter of fact, look, there we are. Wanston has already put us in as a featured channel on the front page, which we appreciate, and then some familiar faces are here as well. Cooking with Q and More, and then Yo, It's Your Boy Leo are both connected to It's Me Wanston. So I know that Izzy's Life Vlog is connected as well. So these are the kind of creators that we're talking about that are supportive, that like helping others. Your titles on your live streams don't so much say so, but he's actually got a lot of different topics, but most of it is from what I've been in and what I've seen so far. You can see how many live streams I've caught already. A lot of positivity and optimism, which I always love to see.
His energy is
even so, Melda and Amrit, if you're still here, I know you come in and out sometimes, but thank you for sharing. I see that you shared us on your community tab, as did Cooking with Q and More, and as did the Hoops Family Network. It's Me Wanston, yes, honey. So I'm happy that we've got you up on the screen while I'm talking about it, but yes, shared us again. So thank you for that. We always appreciate anybody sharing us because the more people that we get in here, the more impact we have for everybody. So let me add your video into the watch later list. And one of these days, it's not going to be too long when Tuber Chat has its community tab. We expect it to be doing a lot of posting for supportive creators like It's Me Wanston as well. If you have other ways of sharing us out, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, or other networks and channels, I'll appreciate that. So we already looked at Rants with Rogers. This is where I start to move forward a little bit. Lady C Queen Foodie is here, and we are going to see what you have coming up for us today. So in the meantime, everybody, please don't be shy. We're all here for the same thing. Feel free to connect with everybody in the chat, and the way that you do that is you just visit a channel one by one. watch a short video in full. It must be a minute long or longer, and then leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video, and then give the creator a thumbs up. Subscribe to them if you enjoy their content. We subscribe to everybody. And then come back here and leave a single or double emoji next to their name, and that basically lets them know you've been there and connected. And then they know what that means. They will get right back to you. So it's nice to see at 8:50 you're doing just fantastically, and hopefully we're going to push you a little bit farther today. Lady C Queen Foodie's obviously got a lot of delicious looking videos here for us to check out. So I'm going to take your latest one, add it into my watch later list. The reason I do that more than anything, I want to keep up for all the people that especially keep coming back and supporting us here at Tuber Chat. I personally want to watch your videos. I want to see what everybody's doing so I can get to know you better. And then when you're back with us and I feature your channel, I can give accurate descriptions for everybody and kind of let them know what to expect from you, so we can get a really strong community happening here. So I think I skipped down quite a bit. I don't mean to miss anybody, so if I'm doing it somewhat in order for now, how everybody came in, first come, first serve, if you want to call it that. But if I've missed anybody or skipped over you, then please don't be shy, just let me know. If you look back, I'm about half an hour behind in the chat, but I will intend on getting to everybody. Okay, here we go. So first time in here, and I hope you're still here. I'm just going to do a little check. Did I already put your channel up? I did. Of course I did. Okay. You'll have to forgive me while I'm almost talking to myself there, thinking out loud. I just want to make sure I don't skip anybody. So D Turner Gaming is back again. This is somebody that I connected with through the Hoops Family Network and is also a great supporter, especially of them, but of a lot of other people. At 897, maybe we can get D Turner Gaming over that 900 right now. It's got to be on their mind. So if everybody wants to connect, like I said, they are a supportive channel. Once again, I have mentioned that they're connected to us through the Hoops Family Network. And they've got a lot of featured channels here on their front page. And this is something I'd love to see everybody doing, because this is really good for the YouTube algorithm. If you make arrangements with people to swap featured channels, like for instance, Izzy's Life Vlog, and I have that arrangement as well as I do personally with the Hoops Family Network and Cooking with Q. It's a great way to show people that by you support others, and therefore I think most people would look at that and understand that other people are supporting you as well, and you must be willing, you must be worthy of supporting if that's the case. So you can expect some quality connections for that reason. So we'll just look, you got a lot of stuff. I mean, it's, you know, gameplay is the target here, I think, for most of the videos, but D Turner Gaming is really doing a fantastic job, and I have been in there. Was that a is that just a video? Did I? Oh, 3 weeks ago. Okay, so you haven't put anything up lately. So D Turner Gaming, I hope we're going to see something else from you. I didn't realize it had been so long. We just put that one in our watch later the other day. I'm just going to take something else here and have a look at that. So I'm going to continue on. Sincerely M, did I put you up already? This is the thing. Now we've got people who keep coming back. So even though I probably did it 3 minutes ago, I don't think we put your channel up yet. So I'll put it up right now. It's okay if we accidentally give somebody a second look. It's a good idea, actually. I'm going to turn my extension off. I always forget this. So for those of you who haven't already heard of TubeBuddy or are not yet using it, we have a link in the description of the live stream that you're watching right now where you can get TubeBuddy. It's a free program that you can use for your SEO that helps your video get through the algorithm and get pushed out. I use it almost religiously. So I hope that you'll consider checking it out if you haven't already. The only reason I'm turning it off right now is just because I've got, if you can imagine, a bunch of different windows open on my computer, and I need every bit of energy that I can have. So let's take your latest video. Did I already do this? Let me have a look.
I think you're on.
Did I do Sincerely M already? I think I did, right? Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. I'm pretty sure I did. Let's just, it won't add a duplicate, I don't think, so that's okay. I'll just do it anyway. Deja's so cute. I did see you come in, but I haven't featured you yet. The go-to channel thing doesn't even want to cooperate right now. But that's okay. Let's get Deja So Cute up here. Yeah, I did, because I mentioned your banner. Deja So Cute has been with us a couple of times. So let's see what we're going to do. I'm just going to take a look at your small YouTuber support video because I don't think I've seen that yet. I just want to see what you do. Why do I feel like I had you up as well? You'll have to forgive me. This is what I mean. We've got creators that are coming through, and you know, Tuber Chat is young and new, and we only started officially live streaming last weekend. We're only on live stream number 5. Now we expect to be doing this for basically ever, and helping creators push their channels beyond their first 1,000 subscribers, beyond their first 4,000 watch hours, over and over and over again. I love this stuff. So it's confusing for me because we've got people supporting us already so much, which is more than I could have asked for personally. But it makes me wonder whether I've put them up because we just, Deja So Cute has been with us several times already. So I just want to make sure I get a couple of minutes of screen time and I don't miss anybody.
You missed me, though.
No, I didn't. Did I?
Get Kara.
Oh, my dear. Okay, I'm going to put that up right now. Did I miss my own love, Kristen Welton, today? Oh, this is the right. Is this the right channel? Oh, you changed your picture again. So, yeah, this is my love, Kristen Welton. So, as well, for those of you who are looking for the idea of swapping playlists, not that it's something that I want, you know, necessarily, like, I don't want to look at it from a standpoint of taking advantage, but you've got a lot of creators here who are willing to give more than they expect to receive. And this is something that I preach all the time. If you want to really be successful on YouTube, you're going to have to give much more than you expect to receive. But if you can do that and be okay with it, you will eventually get more than you wanted when you first started this anyway. And that's a promise because, you know, I see it time and time again. But the point behind why I say this while we're looking at Kristen Welton is because her channel is very young and new. So while she's on her way to her first 100 subscribers, you can see, with the exception of some much older stuff that she put up a few years ago, she's only been putting videos up for a couple of months right now. So the benefit there is when you run a playlist, when you swap playlists, this is what I'm trying to relay. It's not that it's taking advantage. It's just that you've got a lot of creators in the chat right now, especially the moderators, myself included, Kristen, Kira, the Hoops Family Network, Cooking with Q and more, that are willing to run playlists for people of just about any size. So even though Kristen only has a playlist of a couple of hours, she's willing to run playlists as long as you need. I often find myself running playlists for people with well over 100 videos. I think the longest one I did was 180 videos or something like that. I'm very lucky. I have a tablet next to me that I can run playlists for people with, and I do that all the time. On my personal channel, I did make a review of that, so you can check it out if you want. It's one of my best performing videos if you're looking for a tablet. But that's very lucky. But if you have an extra phone around, if you have a tablet or another device or an extra computer that might be a little bit older or something like that, it's something that can really help you because you run playlists for other people and then they in turn run playlists for you. And like I keep saying, if you have a playlist that's, you know, 5, 10, 20, or 30 hours or even more, you can see how your watch time will really rack up. And if I can take a piece of advice from a friend, Vern's Junk Closet, she suggests that if you've got your 500 subscribers, you need to start working on your watch hours. And the reason why is because for most of us, you get your 1,000 subscribers, but then you still have to wait for your watch time to get monetized. So you want to kind of work on both so that you, if you're looking to get monetized, you can make that happen as fast as possible. So there we go. I will add this into the watch later because I can't be certain whether I've commented and liked that and everything else with the Tuber Chat account, but I will make sure that I do. So the positive mukbanger is here, and I really appreciate you coming in. How is Streamlabs doing, do you think? I'm going to be able to go back and look after.
For me, I can't even see like it's so
Okay.
broken.
Okay.
But I think that's bad, but I don't think that's...
I'm going to skip through and have a quick look. So when I see Stream Elements coming up, this is our chat bot. Host. I'm just skimming through the chat to make sure I've got something here working. So I think it's doing what I expected. It seems to be, this is my favorite bot. If any of you are live streamers and you think about using these chat bots like Nightbot or Streamlabs or any of this stuff, I'm just going to tell you right now that I'm absolutely endorsing the Stream Elements because it's working perfectly. What this one allows you to do is set your messages, as you can see, and it's dropping them every 3 minutes exactly as it's supposed to, and it's not running into itself. Sometimes when I run these chatbots, they tend to leave messages, sometimes one right after the other, and that's what they're supposed to do, but it's hard to avoid that. But this one here that I found, Stream Elements, is really doing a great job so far today. So the positive mukbangers here, and while I think that we're connected on my personal account, we're not connected here on Tuber Chat yet, but we're about to be. So I cannot watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take your latest video here, and I'm going to drop it into the watch later list. What that will allow me to do is, after the stream, I will go through my watch later list, I will watch that video in full, I will leave a meaningful comment related to the content of the video, I will give you a thumbs up, I will subscribe, and then that way I will make sure that the subscription sticks. We want to make sure we're always doing it the right way. The way we do that here at Tuber Chat, as I'm describing, is you just visit a channel one by one. Anybody in the chat you're not already connected to, then please connect, because we're all here for the same thing. You watch a short video in full. It must be over a minute long. And then you leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video. It should typically be at least 2 or 3 sentences. And then you give the creator a thumbs up, and if you enjoyed their content, you subscribe to them, and then you come back to the chat here and leave a single or double emoji next to their name. We all know what that means, and they will get right back to you and do the same for you. So I'm happy to see you here, Positive Mukbanger, and we will be connected shortly. So I'm probably going to lose my place in the chat. By the look of it, I've got a window that wants to freeze on me here. See how far back I can go. Now, if I've missed anybody, hopefully I haven't, but if I've skipped over anybody, I certainly don't mean to. So don't be shy, just let me know. I'm very far behind, as I always am, about a half an hour from the time you came in. But Michael Anchor's music is up again. Michael Anchor's music is somebody who's connected to me both on my personal channel and here at Tuber Chat, as you can see. So I'm going to take a different video that I haven't watched yet and put it into the watch later for today, just so I can see it. I like keeping up on what everybody's doing, so that as you continue to come back and support us, I can do a better and better job of describing your channel and featuring you for everybody. So as you can see, Michael Anchors is very much active, although I do see that this video mentioned you're taking a few weeks break, so we'll see what happens with that, but we'll be anxious to have you come back and post more content for us. And at 300 subscribers, that's a milestone. I hope everybody will connect to Michael Anchor's music right now. Just beyond that. Share the screen. Let's get back to Michael Linker's music. There we go. Okay, so thank you for being patient with us, everybody. That was a bit of a frightening disaster, but it looks like we've got everything under control now. So hopefully I'm going to find my place in the chat, and we'll see where I am. I'm trying to feature everybody in some kind of an order, basically first come, first serve. Depending on when you came in here, I'm about a half an hour behind, but I want to make sure I get to everybody. So if I haven't featured you yet, then please don't be shy. Let me know afterwards, after I've featured a few more channels, if you think that I missed you. Like I said, I'm trying to go in some kind of an order, and then I'll make sure everybody gets up. So Pretty Saucy is the next one I'm going to put up. I see OJ's Gaming came in. It's your boy Leo is here, the Chit Chat Queen, Sunny-Oka, and I already did mention the Foodie Duo. So thank you for coming in. Ken Ray's, there you go. Yep, thank you for coming in. So Pretty Saucy's just across the 500 subscriber mark, which is great. You're doing a lot of posting, which is fantastic. So I'm just going to take your latest banana pancakes with blueberries video. Actually, I want to see that. And then I'm going to just put it in the watch later list for myself. I want to keep up on what everybody's doing, but it's nice to see you back again. You can tell some of the channels, while it doesn't work perfectly when I pop it up and it shows the red lines, you can see they've obviously been back because we've checked out a couple of their things. So thank you for coming back again. And I'm doing a couple different things at once here. I think I did lose a channel there. But as long as everybody's active in the chat, then I will get to you. So hopefully, if anybody came in and hopped right back out, they may not get featured today. But I'm not going to feel too terrible about that. The thing we want to focus on here at Tuber Chat, of course, is quality connections. And I've described to you a lot of people like, yo, it's your boy Leo, who is back with us again. These are creators who keep coming back, who keep supporting, and are aggressively growing their own channels. So it's your boy Leo's already got well over the 1,000 because he's already got the join button. And this and that, he's got a lot of different stuff on his channel. It's very bright and colorful. He's done the same as It's Me Wanston. They've got great front pages here where they're featuring other creators, which is great. And they've got a featured channels list up here as well, which is good to see. Because like I keep saying, when you're featuring other channels and making these cross promotion, first of all, it's great for you. It's a great way to be successful by building your community and making it very strong and solid. But this shows right here, if you're willing to feature these creators, I think it goes without saying that people assume a lot of people are featuring you as well. And that speaks volumes about your character and basically what you're doing here on YouTube, supporting others. So Yo, It's Your Boy Leo has been with us for almost every live stream, if not every single one. and I really appreciate all the support. So thank you again and again for coming back. I see DJ Storms is there, who's also been in here with us. Lady Sea Queen Foodie, who's here with us right now, as a matter of fact. So that's great. And it's great to see you with your boy Leo here again, the Chit Chat Queen. Let's get you up and see what is happening with you. And then again, so I'll just remind everybody, the way that we connect with everybody here to make sure that it's the right way is you visit a creator one by one, like the Chit Chat Queen here. Watch a short video in full. It must be over a minute long for the connection to stick. And then you watch that video, you leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video. Like for instance, I'm going to check out your new intro. I'm going to add that into my watch later list. And then you give the creator a thumbs up always. And if you enjoyed their content, then you subscribe to them and come back into the chat and leave a single or double emoji next to their name. We're all here for the same thing. We all know what that means, and then they'll get back to you right away. Because we want to make sure that those connections stick. With 879 subscribers, it's very reasonable that you're going to hit your 880 right now. You're well on your way to 900. It's right around the corner. And I'll remind you, we are going to do these love streams again tomorrow, Sunday, and Monday. So maybe we're going to be lucky and be able to watch that happen for you and see you cross your 900. I'd love it. So thank you for coming back with us. Thank you for connecting with me. I believe we're already connected. You might be connected to me personally. I'm just going to leave another message in the chat. If anybody wants to connect with me personally, I'll make it easier for you. And hopefully everybody's still making arrangements with each other for swapping playlists, for watch hours. All of the mods, anybody in blue, myself included, are willing to swap playlists with people. We do it all the time. And so if you want to make an arrangement with anybody in the chat, by all means, feel free to do that however you like. And then with me personally, if you'd like to make an arrangement with me to swap playlists, I do it every day. So you can reach me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. And then, so Sunyoka, we are going to, I cannot watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take your latest video, add it into my watch later list. And what that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I will watch that video in full. I will comment on it, like it. I will give you the thumbs up. And then I will subscribe to you, and in that way I will make sure that the connection sticks. So thank you for coming in. You're obviously a new connection for us here at Tuber Chat, and I'll remind you again, we are doing this tomorrow as well as Sunday and Monday. So hopefully we can push you. You're already well beyond your 2,000 subscribers. We want to get you a little bit farther. Pretty saucy. Did I put pretty saucy up? We'll know in a second. I think I just did. I think I just did.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna.
Reach the milestone.
We're gonna get you. Oh yeah. So just over 500. So look at that, 506. Great. Yes, I remember. And then the Foodie Duo is coming in. I'm running a playlist for the Foodie Duo right now, as we speak, actually. $3,000 subscribers, which is great. And then playlist. What am I running? This is it. This, yeah, binge watch-a-thon. So this is a good idea. You can take a little bit of a note here from the Foodie Duo and say when you are going to ask people to run a playlist for you. What I suggest is making a playlist of all of your videos, not including live streams. And that seems to be the consensus for the right way to do it. So every video that you've got that does not include live streams, you add into one playlist. You can call it anything you want. A lot of people are calling it binge watch. A lot of people are calling it loop. A lot of people are calling it run this playlist or watch hours or something along those lines. So by doing that, you're basically letting people know what to run. They have a lot of playlists here, which is great because for people who can't run a playlist quite so long, they can choose for themselves. Like, for instance, food reviews here that they've got and Foodie Duo Live. So that's obviously their live stream. So I do the same thing, and I suggest that to everybody. If you use playlists to categorize your videos, it helps in a lot of different ways, especially if somebody comes across one of your videos and then wants to see some similar content. They can watch the playlist, and then it will automatically suggest more of your videos to them, get you a lot of watch hours. So the Chit Chat Queen was up. Angela Queen 2004 is back with us again. This is somebody who is a wonderful supporter that I've connected to, and we have also swapped playlists. So Angela Queen 2004 is somebody you can count on for that as well. You've got a stream running right now, but that's okay. So here we go. Quarantine Lockdown was the video that we looked at the last time you were here. I'm going to take your latest video. So this here, the best mixed vegetable and fruit juice, a review. I'm going to add that into my watch later. I just want to see it. And then it's great that we have you back. I believe if I'm right, you said that you're in the UK, so your time is quite off from us. If I'm guessing right, it must be around 9 p.m. for you. So if you're still here, you can let me know how right I am about that without looking at my clock on my iPhone. And then we see you've got a lot. You're very active right now. So I don't know the truth about the streams. Whether the silent streams work, you can let me know if you don't mind. Whether they, well, you got 215 views on a night silent stream, so that's interesting. And then your first live stream is over here. So, all right, if that works, that's great. I haven't done one. I don't really intend to. I don't know the truth about the impact that they have. I got a couple of other friends who've done them, and I really should catch up and just ask and see if they've had the impact that you're hoping for. Okay, so yeah, Angela Queen 2004 shared for us as well, and I mentioned Meldon Omer family shared as well. So thank you for that. This is the kind of thing that I'm talking about when we are looking at building quality communities for ourselves that are very strong and very solid. You've got quality creators here that are very generous in the fact that they will promote your stuff. They will come back, they will watch you, they will do all the things we like so we can get views and likes and subscriptions and all that other stuff. Angela Queen 2004 is obviously somebody like that. As you see, she's sharing our stuff. So it's great to see that everybody is connecting. And yes, as I mentioned, the playlists, anybody in blue, all of our moderators, especially Cooking with Q and More and the Hoops Family Network, along with Kristen Welton, Kira Welton, and anybody else that you see in blue, including myself, are willing to run playlists or swap playlists with people. So if you'd like to make arrangements, by all means, just do that any way you want in the chat here. And if you want to connect with me personally, I'm available on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere else, always at Kevin K. I'm pretty easy to find. It's good to see everybody connecting. This is great. Hoops Family Network was letting me know I was buffering a while back, but hopefully everything's all good now. And as we hop into Washington County News Station, Utah. This is a new connection for us. And let me just have a quick... Okay, it looks like you're still with us. So thank you for coming in, especially seeing as it's your first time. I see you're well over your 1,000 subscribers. You're already halfway to the, more than 1,000, halfway to the 2,000, which is great. Hopefully we can push you a little farther today. I cannot subscribe or watch videos while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take your latest video and I'm going to add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream, I will go through my watch later list. I will watch your video in full. I will comment on it. I will give you the thumbs up. I will subscribe. And in that way, I make sure the connection sticks because we always want to be doing it the right way. Let me just double check, make sure I did that. And we're good. So it's wonderful to see you coming in for the first time. Look at this wonderful scenery that you've got. As a matter of fact, this one here, I can't watch the video like while I live stream, like I said, but I'm interested to see this. I personally live in Niagara Falls. Kristen, Kira, and myself all live together in Niagara Falls, and it's wonderful to live by in a place with such wonderful scenery and stuff. We're able to make videos and things like that as well. But this is going to be interesting to see. I love looking at other parts of the world, especially through the eyes of smaller YouTubers like ourselves, because you're getting a really candid look at a real view of where people are living and what people are doing and what the world is really like. So I'm happy that you're here, and personally really looking forward to watching that video. So thank you very much. Hopefully you're connecting with a lot of people. Please don't be shy. The way that we connect with people here is we visit a channel one by one. Everybody in the chat is here for the same thing, so please don't be shy. Connect with anybody and everybody that you want to. We watch a short video in full, must be more than a minute long. Leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video. It should be 2 or 3 sentences as a minimum, and then come back, give them the thumbs up if you enjoyed their content. If you enjoyed their content and subscribe to them. We always subscribe to everybody, and then come back here and leave a single or double emoji next to their name. We all know what that means, and they will get right back to you. So as we look, we've got Yab Studio 8. Thank you for coming in. You're a new connection for Tuber Chat, so I really appreciate the fact that you found your way here. And I cannot subscribe or watch videos while I live stream, but what I'm going to do, you're actually so close to the 1,000. That's wonderful to see. We're going to be doing this again tomorrow and Sunday and Monday. So if there's any luck, maybe we can help get you over the 1,000 mark, and hopefully you'll be with us and we can watch that happen for you. That would be wonderful. What I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to take one of your videos here, your latest, not a live stream, but I'll take your latest video. I'm just going to add it into my, actually 16 seconds is not long enough. It must be more than a minute. So I'm going to take this one here, add it into the watch later. And after this live stream, I will go through my watch later list. I will watch your video in full. I will comment on it. I will give you a thumbs up. I will subscribe to you. And in that way, I will make sure that the connection sticks. And then hopefully you're subscribed to us as well here at Tuber Chat so that you don't miss the next live stream. So let's see what's happening with let me see if I got my messages here. And catch up with something here. I'm going to get the next channel up on the screen. If we've got somebody, here we go, Ken Reyes. I know I mentioned Kristen noticed that you came in, so we said hi to you for a quick second, but let's see what you got going on, and I'm just going to have a look and catch up with something here. Okay, that's okay. There might have been a troll come through, and luckily Oops Family Network and Cooking with Q took care of it. That might be what you're talking about. I'm not sure. So. So Ken Reyes, here we go. Sorry, I meant to have your channel on the screen. I distracted myself while I was doing that. So thank you. This is obviously a new connection for Tuber Chat. And as I've said, I can't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. But what I'm going to do is take, this is too short of a video. When you watch a video for a creator in the way that we are and connecting the right way, it must be over a minute long. So I'm going to take your latest one that's over a minute, which is right here, and I add that into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is go back through the watch later list afterwards, and I will watch that video in full. I will comment on it, like it, give it a thumbs up, and I will subscribe to you. And in that way, I will make sure that the subscription sticks. Oh, okay. Are you certain? Can you are you already connected to Michael Anchor's music?
Should be.
Can you do me a favor, and if you're not, just try and see what happens? So Ken Reyes, I'm glad we got to have a look at your channel. Hopefully you'll dress up your front page a little bit more and get a banner going as you continue to produce content. I'm looking forward to seeing what you come up with here.
I'm connected to him.
Okay. And do you think he's connected also? So one of the things we want to make sure everybody understands about Tuber Chat, this is a labor of love. This is a project I've been wanting to do ever since I was introduced to this community by the Hoops Family Network and Cooking with Q and More several months ago. That was responsible for the launch into my personal rapid growth, where my personal channel, Kevin K, and I'll drop you another message here if you want to connect to me, had less than 200 subscribers on January 1st of this year, and within 3 months gained another 900 to be well beyond my 1,000 subscribers. And when I saw what was possible from the generosity of the community and the people who surround the Hoops Family Network, Cooking with Q, and many others that we've seen here today, I wanted to share that kind of experience with other people because we want to see a big community of creators growing and getting monetized and putting out positivity and optimism together. So what we're focused on here is quality connections. And that's what we want to do. That's why I'm featuring channels. That's why I'm talking about the people who keep coming back so that you can get quality connections for yourself. It's not enough to just get your subscribers. You need people. Cooking with Q and More has a fantastic saying. He always says, "What's a sub without a view?" It makes perfect sense. You can have your 1,000 subscribers, but if nobody's coming back to watch your videos, comment, and help you get through the YouTube algorithms, you're going to find yourself in a very long, drawn-out war with yourself trying to get your channel moving. We want to help with that. We want to introduce you to the right people, generous people who are willing to come back, who are dedicated to the community, dedicated to helping others push, because it helps all of us. It doesn't interfere with your success for other people to be successful on YouTube. That's the magic of it and why I love it so much. We're all able to grow together. We're all able to pull each other and push each other along to get the things that we need so that we can all celebrate together. And our foundations, our communities are going to be so strong and solid. That's what you really need. These are the keys to success on YouTube, and this is what we want to help with. So we're very focused on quality creators, and we're very focused on dedicated, generous people who are going to keep coming back. To get the most out of Tuber Chat, by the way, I'm looking for creators to feature. I'm looking for people just like I described. So if you fit into that description, then I'd love it if you'd head to tuberchat.com, sign up for the email list, and I will soon be featuring creators across all of our social network channels.
It doesn't look like he is.
Not connected?
I am to him, but he is not.
Okay. I'm just interested to know. I'm gonna have a look at my own channel and see as well. I want to make sure I'm not skipping over anybody. I am always far behind in the chat, as you can imagine. It's great to see everybody just connecting with each other, making playlist arrangements and things like that. So I am always far behind, but I'm going to try to catch up. If I've missed anybody or skipped over anybody, and you think that I should have featured you by now, then don't be shy. Just let me know in the chat. I want to make sure I get to everybody. As long as you're in the chat and active, I will definitely get to you at some point. I do it in some kind of an order based on how the time that everybody came in. So next I'm going to look at Yoga with Mo. And I believe this is at least your second time coming in with us on one of our love streams here. We call them love streams as opposed to live streams because the idea is as we show each other love and as we make our connections stick through the quality in which we begin them, you can understand why we would call it something along those lines. Now, this is somebody, Yoga with Mo is a new connection for me personally, fairly new anyway. And but you can see the kind of creator that we're talking about here. First of all, you've got a great banner. You've got your links all in the description, which is fantastic. You've got a great setup for your front page here so that there's lots of stuff to look at and people can find what they want easily. As well, with the featured creators that we see here, Brown Girl Bella Shannon is a popular creator that we see all over the place along with Vern's Junk Closet. And that speaks volumes, like I keep saying. When you are featuring other creators, especially people who are known in the community and who are influential, it speaks volumes as to what people can expect from you as well. These thumbnails are well done. I really like this, by the way. I just want to let you know that. These ones on Mo's World. Actually, these are great too. I really like the thought that you've put into these because one of the channels that I manage professionally, I do a thumbnail that's similar to this. I really like the style where you've got bright colors and you've got text, but this is a great idea. So Yoga with Mo not only is somebody who, like I said, keeps coming back, is featuring reputable creators that I personally know and speak very highly of myself as well. This is somebody who maybe we can learn a few things from on our YouTube journey. So I'm happy that you're here, so thank you very much. And then I'm gonna get the next channel up on the screen. I'm actually gonna do it, and then we're going to, I'm just gonna catch up with something here. Yeah, I think I'm really liking the stream on this thing. It seems to be working perfectly. It's not running over itself. Yeah, it's coming in right on schedule. It's got the messages coming out. I might change the order. That's just detail. Oh, okay. That was the one that you said you deleted the message. Yeah, that's a either fake account or something like that. But Q and Hoops Family Network also took care of that as well. This is the importance of having quality mods on your channel as well. For those of you who live stream, you really got to take consideration into mods. You'll see that we only have a few. So Kristen and Kira obviously are very much connected to me. Kristen's my girlfriend, Kira's her daughter. So absolutely, these are people I trust, as well as the Hoops Family Network and Cooking with Q are the two responsible for the beginning of my rapid growth over the last several months in this community. So they're definitely people you want to connect with, but it's very important to have quality moderators who have your best interest at heart, who will not only endorse your rules as a host, but also follow them. And then, okay, I'm distracting myself, but I just want to make the point that you need quality moderators, and I'm very lucky that I have the Hoops Family Network and Q, Cooking with Q and more, who are very much experienced, very much a part of this community and well respected, and so they're luckily on top of everything as well. As Kristen caught that one account coming in as well. I just want to make sure I haven't missed anybody, so if I've skipped over anybody, I certainly don't mean to. I'm trying to do my featured channels in some kind of an order here based on the time that everybody came in. So as long as you're active in the chat, and I will eventually get to one of your messages. If I've skipped over you or missed you, I will eventually get to you. So thank you for being patient. Thank you for hanging out with us here at Tuber Chat. I hope everybody is making a lot of connections. It looked like everybody's doing a great job of connecting with each other, and then as well you can make arrangements with everybody to those willing to swap playlists for watch hours as well. All of the moderators do it, anybody in blue as well as myself. So if you want to connect with me personally, I'm going to put Nails by Nicole up on the screen. I love her channel. And then I just left a message here from my personal account in the chat if you guys want to connect with me. I'm also available on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram if you want to make playlist arrangements with me personally. So Nails by Nicole, I always keep mentioning the same thing, but it's just that, nails are not a part of my everyday life at all. However, I do appreciate great art, and you can see the unbelievable work that is done on these things. So, not to mention, Nails by Nicole was with me as well for my Playlist Buddies experiment. For those of you who were with me on that a month ago or so, I was running on my personal channel. And the idea was to develop a playlist system, which we will come out with here. It will be different than what I did, but I used that as an experiment to learn. And we're going to develop a playlist system that's going to help get watch hours for everybody. So you can be on the lookout for that. To stay in touch with us and be informed about everything that's coming up with TuberChat, the best idea is to go to tuberchat.com and sign up for the email list so that I can keep you updated and you can connect with us in every way. I'm also looking for creators to feature across all of our social networks. So I hope that you'll sign up for the email list at tuberchat.com so I could do that. Nails by Nicole was back with me again and again and again, and I really enjoyed watching her videos in the Playlist Buddies project just because the work that she's done here is just spectacular. So it's always a pleasure to see Nails by Nicole come by. She's got a bright, colorful page, and it's just full of content. So I'm happy to have you here to feature you. Momshi Jackie Vlog, I'm very happy to see you. This is a new connection for TuberChat, and I want to make sure that I get you properly. We recently connected, as you can see, just a week ago, but I'm happy that you're here today. And here's a great video to be watched: how to gain 500 subscribers in just 1 week. So that seems aggressive to me, but I'm going to watch it because I want to see what you have to say there. There's always a lot to learn from different creators, and you're already that was only 5 days ago you put that video up, and you're already at 890. So that's great. You're well on your way towards your 1,000, and we want to push you as far as we can here. So hopefully you'll connect with a lot of people in the chat here and get yourself closer to that 900 and eventually to that 1,000. Just a reminder, we will be doing this again tomorrow and Sunday and Monday. So I'm really happy that you're here so that you can connect with people. And then as well, if you're looking for, you have so many subscribers and you've grown that so fast, but I wonder if you're able, I wonder how your hours are. One of the things that we do here is swapping playlists. That's an arrangement you can make with people. Well, they'll run your playlist for you and you will run a playlist for them. And then you can see how if you get a lot of people running a 5, 10, 20, or 30-hour playlist for you, your hours will rack up pretty quick. All right. So next is Mr. Fulton Mraz. Have you been with us on one of our live streams already? Forgive me for not remembering. Nope. Okay. So we're a new connection, and that's fine. So I'm happy that you're here. Thank you for coming in. I recognize your channel, so I wonder if we're connected on. Maybe we recently connected, didn't stick or something, or maybe I have you on my personal channel as Kevin K. But I cannot watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take not your latest video because it's too short. When you connect here properly, you must have videos that are over a minute long. So I'm going to take this one here. My cats are crazy, and I'm going to put it in my watch later list. And what that will allow me to do is after the live stream, I'll go through my watch later list. I will watch your video in full. I will comment on it. I will give you the thumbs up, and I will subscribe to you. And then that way we make sure that the connection sticks. So it's nice to see that you've got a lot of content here. You're very active in posting, obviously. And this is a brand new video as well, something that we can have a look at. So I hope everybody will connect with Mr. Fulton Mraz. There we go. So thank you again for coming in. Let me just pause that. And then I might be caught up here. I didn't put up Cooking with Q and More yet. So let's have a look at Cooking with Q and More. And I will take the opportunity to remind everybody again while that page refreshes. When we look at the front page of our Tuber Chat channel here, you'll see the Hoops Family Network and Cooking with Q and More both featured. As a matter of fact, the Hoops Family Network is featured on the thumbnail for today's live stream, and Cooking with Q and More is featured on tomorrow's. And then I think I have It's Me Wanston, and if I'm right, that's the foodie duo there on Sunday and Monday's live streams. What I want to do is feature creators in many different creative ways to try to gain exposure. But Cooking with Q and More is an influential member of this community, very well respected. As a matter of fact, is running 2 channels right now, and a very dedicated and loyal supporter. And when I say in this YouTube community, you must be willing to give much more than you ever expect to receive. Cooking with Q and More is a good example of somebody like that, a creator you definitely want to be connected with. Not only a moderator here with Tuber Chat, but an influential and inspirational part of the creation of the whole project, along with the Hoops Family Network there. As you can see, we're all very tight. We all have each other featured. And Cooking with Q and More has a very good community around him of dedicated and loyal creators as well, and supporters. So you can gain a lot of knowledge as well as quality connections by hanging out with Cooking with Q and More. And I just want to continue along and see that I haven't missed anybody. So I think I'm caught up. So if I've missed anybody or skipped over anybody, then please don't be shy. Just let me know. I want to make sure I get to everybody. Nails by Nicole, thank you so much for sharing on Twitter. I really appreciate that. Any sharing that anybody can do obviously helps us get more people in here so that we can maximize everybody's impact. So I really appreciate that. And then we will find a way to return the favor to you as well, as we want to do. So thank you very much, Washington County News Station, Utah, for reminding everybody to hit the like and give us the thumbs up. We're going to think about wrapping up the live stream right now. I'm just going to have a look and see who is live streaming that we can pass to. I always give it to Meldon Amra. I'd like to give one to Happy Lux one of these days. It's just gotta be on while we're on. So let's just have a look here. I want to send you somewhere where you can continue connecting and new more people. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna raid the Keto Girl right now. She is a wonderful and supporter of me personally. So if everybody wants to hop over there and then just mention, as I'm doing right now, Tuber Chat Raid. I'll really appreciate that so that we can let her know where we're coming from. And there are a lot of other wonderful people that she's got always around her in Q's world there. Tiffany Channel, as well as Leonard Shea. And I recognize a lot of people always around her. If you want to head to G Free is over there too. I'm going to drop the link in the chat here for you. I will do it both from my personal account as well as I will do it from Tuber Chat. And then I meant to, if you wouldn't mind, please just say Tuber Chat Raid when you get over there and visit the Keto Girl. And we're going to hop into her live stream and raid her. And you can continue making connections there. For anybody that wants to connect with me personally, my name is Kevin K. I'm easy to find on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Thank you so much for spending time with us again today. Hopefully everybody's done a great job of connecting and got in as much impact as they can out of today's live stream. We'll be doing this again tomorrow and Sunday and Monday at different times, so please make sure you've subscribed and got that bell notification on, and then go to our front page and set your reminders so that you can be very much aware of all the different times that we're going to be doing this again. As you can see, the upcoming live streams tomorrow at 2, Sunday at 1, and Monday at noon Eastern Daylight Time. So thank you again, everybody. And if you want to connect with me personally, I'll appreciate it. Thank you for every moment that you spend with us here at Tuber Chat, and we will see you again tomorrow. Thanks again, everybody.